Hey guys, what's going on? It's DJ TLM. You're watching DJ TLM TV, and today's going to be another one of my vlog, behind the scenes type of videos. And sometimes this means that I bring cameras along for the ride when I have to do a gig, and sometimes I just show you projects that I'm working on. So today is all about a project, and this is the new single by Brainpower called Troubled Soul, and I did scratches on that single. Now, if you heard that name before, Brainpower is an MC out of Amsterdam that I've worked with for over 15 years now. We've done thousands of shows, and whenever he has a live performance, I'm there to start the music, do live scratches, and do backing vocals. So, Troubled Soul is the first single of his forthcoming album, Determination, which drops in January 19th. And I produced a couple of tracks on the album. I didn't produce the single, but I did do scratches for that single. And I have to commend Brainpower for always representing the DJ aspect of hip-hop, because if you check out the single, and I'm going to leave links to the track and to the video, it doesn't sound like a track where you would expect scratches. But he likes to incorporate that element into his music a lot, so I got to do some scratches on it, and it's pretty cool. Now, the reason I'm talking about this, I already recorded the scratches, so I'm not going to show you how I did that, but I am going to show you a little trick that I pulled in order to perform these scratches live. So I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But even more special is that this single, the release of this single, was linked to a special performance that we did, and that was a rehearsal show for a virtual reality performance that we're going to be taping in about 2 weeks or a week and a half. Now, for a lot of you out there, virtual reality, you've probably heard about it, but you probably don't really know what it means. And if you've never heard of it, I'm going to explain right now. When it comes to virtual reality, if you've heard about it or seen it before, you see people wearing special visors or glasses, and this allows people to enter into a world, and it looks like you're actually inside that world or place. And it could be anything. It could be a room, a car, anything. If you have the glasses on, the visor on, you see a room, for instance, if it's in a room, but it allows you to look to the right, and then you're going to see the right side of the room. Look to the left and see the left side. Look down, see the floor. Look up, see the ceiling of that virtual room, because you're not really in that room. It's all visual inside that visor. So even if I tell you like this, you're probably like, okay, whatever. Now, the reason why I think it's so cool is because a company out of Amsterdam called We Make VR, they're specialized in producing virtual reality content, and they designed a special camera to record in virtual reality. So they record 360 degrees. They get every angle of the room. And they already did a test run with us when we did a show at Dutch Valley. And if you look at that footage, you can't see it yet, but it's probably going to be available soon. If you watch the footage, you wear the glasses, you're standing on stage with us. And if you look to your right, you can see Brainpower. And then you look to the front and you see the crowd. And then you look to the back and you see me behind the DJ set. That's what the virtual reality experience is all about. So it's pretty cool because it hasn't really been done a lot with artists. We might be one of the first to actually record our performance in virtual reality. So that alone makes it kind of special. And the content that we're going to be recording in about 2 weeks is going to become available to the public. So if you have, for instance, the Oculus Rift, you're going to be able to download that footage and watch it on your glasses. But more importantly, right now, a lot of people are working on ways to do this with your actual phone. So you get to download the content to your phone, and they're designing special type of glasses. You put your phone inside those glasses, you put them on, and it becomes a virtual reality visor. Again, these are just words, and once you see it, that's the only way you're truly going to understand it. But to me, it is pretty exciting. And whenever I talk to tech guys, they go nuts because they're more into it and they understand what I'm talking about. But anyway, all of this connects. Brainpower's new release, that virtual reality concert that we're about to do. And I wanted to show you how I did the scratches for the live performance. So let's check out those scratches right now. I'll just play my scratch part. I have it right here. Let me see, where is it? So this is in the middle of the song. It's like a special little break, and you hear these scratches. Now the thing is, these scratches are pretty close to each other. Now that's no problem when I'm recording because I record them one at a time. But when it comes to the live performance, it is a bit different because I play with two turntables, and one of the turntables through Serato DJ is going to be playing the instrumental when we perform live. So I have one turntable to do all the scratches, and these scratches come one right after the other. So what I did is I took the vocals, because they're all just vocals from the song, and in Audacity, that's free audio editing software, I copy and pasted them so I have all four pieces next to each other, because it's Troubled Soul, I'm My Own Worst Enemy, then again Troubled Soul, and then I'm the Owner of a Loneliest Heart. So I put those together, turn them into one file, and I have them right here. So it's a short file, and what I did is I made a cue point at the start of each sentence.
Troubled soul, I'm my own worst enemy. Troubled soul, I'm the owner of the loneliest heart.
Now let me show you what that does. So I could do it by just using that one file with the four sentences. So let me take that to the beginning.
Troubled soul, I'm my own worst enemy. Troubled soul, I'm the owner of the loneliest heart.
So of course, I could just do the scratches like this, but it would probably sound something like this.
Troubled soul, I'm my own worst enemy. Troubled soul, I'm the owner of the loneliest heart.
Now, especially that last one is a little bit tricky because it starts right after the third one, and that is a little bit harder to do like this. But that's why I added the cue points. So when the track is playing and it's time for me to do my scratches, I just start at the first cue point, and every time that sentence is finished, I press my next cue point because I have them all here.
Troubled soul, I'm my own worst enemy. Troubled soul, I'm the owner of the lonely.
It sounds like this.
Troubled soul, I'm my own worst enemy. Troubled soul, I'm the owner of the loneliest heart.
And that makes it a lot easier to do that live. So that was pretty easy. And I like to do that because I like to do my cuts live as well. So we did a radio performance the other day, and they had like a CDJ set. So I couldn't use my normal Serato DJ cue points, or I would have to bring all my stuff, my laptop and my Novation dicers. So what I did there is I used the CDJs, and I just used the hot cues on the CDJ. It only has 3 hot cues, but I didn't need the hot cue for all 4 points. So I used it for the first, second, and the fourth sentence, which is the most important one. And that worked just fine as well. Now, the VR performance that we did, that was like a rehearsal. I can't show you the virtual reality footage. So the footage that you're seeing right now, that's only a shot from one camera. But that camera holds 12 cameras, and they all take different angles of the space. And when you combine that, it turns into a 360 degrees reality. And if you wear the glasses, you can step inside that and watch it from inside. And you can turn your head, look at the crowd, or look at Brainpower, or look at any part of the room. So it's different from watching a show from one view, or even if you have special shows where they have like 3 camera angles and you can choose your angle, that's still one set angle. With this, you can just switch by whichever way you turn your head. So we're pretty excited to be part of that. And I just showed you a little part, or you could hear a little part of the actual song. There was a short film that was made for the single, and I got to play a part in that as well. So go check out that video. Like I said, I'm going to leave links down below, and you can watch the video right here as well. So see if you like this. I really love this song, and like I said, it is the debut single off his album. It's the first single of his forthcoming album. That's coming out January 19th, 2015. Called Determination. I produced the title track and one more song on there. So yeah, I'm excited and I can't wait to start doing performances with those tracks that I produced as well, because it's always a good feeling to hear your own beats banging through the speakers. All right, guys, that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog behind the scenes type of video. I will be recording some more on the road footage pretty soon so you can see me do my stuff live in the clubs, but I also want to share these type of projects with you. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Make sure to click that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I will be back today. Peace.